Over the past 4 months in this city, I have spent a lot of time walking. One of the most defining aspects and activities of my time in Buenos Aires and Argentina has been exploring this city. When I think of this city, I think less of specific monuments, buildings, and places. I think more of sitting, waiting, wandering, experiencing. To me, the identity of this city, as I have come to know it, lies in these 4 words: colectivos, walking, parks, and uncertainty. When I think of Buenos Aires, I think of colectivos. I think of the struggle of figuring out exactly which one to take, of the satisfaction of having a completely successful experience with BA public transportation. I think of the different people I see on my rides: students going to class, older women going to the grocery store, businessmen in suits. When I think of Buenos Aires, I think of walking. I think of walking alone along Marcelo de Alvear to and from school, listening to music, looking at the storefronts and cafes that have become so familiar to me. I think of walking with my friends through the Rose Garden, through markets, through streets, in search of our next place to eat. When I think of Buenos Aires, I think of parks. I think of watching dogs playing in the grass, family and friends sharing mate. I think of the oases inside the city, each unique and abundant at the same time. I think of sitting in the grass, journaling, or reading a book. When I think of Buenos Aires, I think of uncertainty. I think of not knowing exactly which colectivo stop to get off at, of not knowing how to weigh produce yourself at the grocery store, of not knowing exactly how to order what you want at a restaurant, or whether anything is really going to happen the way you expect it to. Identity is a sum of many parts. The identity of a city and of the people living there doesn't just come from a name or a stereotype or a language. It comes from the history, customs, and objects that make up everyday life there. I am thankful to have gotten to know some small parts of the identity of Buenos Aires, and I am grateful that Buenos Aires has, in turn, shaped some small parts of my identity as well. Ojalá pase algo que te borre de pronto, una luz cegadora, un disparo de nieve. Ojalá por lo menos que me lleve la muerte para no verte tanto, para no verte.